This is the Lotus Emira, a £100,000 sports car, powered by 3.5-litre supercharged V6, and one of the last petrol cars Lotus will ever make. And this is mine. I bought it for £42,000 before this channel ever existed. And then I abandoned it for 16 months. Because when I bought this car, I thought I was ready. But I wasn't. Someone had already tried to fix it, but they never finished the job. And now I've got no idea what's been done properly or what hasn't. So today I'm finally going to find out if I made a huge mistake.
And then I've got this 7 cups full of bolts and screws, and the hardest part is going to be trying to figure out where all of it will have to go, because this isn't like any other project. This is the first Lotus Emira getting rebuilt on YouTube, so there's no help, no videos to follow. So yeah, good luck to us, guys. First thing we're going to do is get rid of all this. Lotus Emira, and we paid £42,000 plus delivery. We are sitting at £43,000. I'm so excited to start this project. If you're new here, well, this is the third project. It actually meant to be my first one, but I was not ready for this type of car. It was parked over there for like 16 months. Every time I was filming it, I was trying not to film it that way, or had to blur it a couple times, or even I had to cut some footage out so you don't see it. Guys, I can't believe this. I'm buzzing. So you know what? Before we start digging into it and trying to figure out where all this stuff goes, let's see if it actually starts. This key looks amazing, and it has a rating on it for the drivers. And yeah, unfortunately the car is completely dead, and to open the boot we need to pull the emergency, even the handles, look at the door handles, amazing. You have to pull the emergency thingamajigger in here somewhere. So I pull that, and here she is. Dude, it's so dirty in here. V6 supercharged, 400 horsepower, amazing. Right, so this battery is completely dead. It's been connected and sitting like this for a very, very long time. So this is the new one, and I managed to get exactly the same. Don't know how, but yeah, it was £140, which is quite expensive, isn't it? Oh yeah, last week I took my Audi R8 to the Springfest Auto Show in St. Andrew Airport, and it's killing. Windy, cold, freezing day, but it was really cool. There was about 500 cars, and Adam C, he's a big YouTuber, he was there as well, so I got to speak to him, which was very cool. And other thing happened, and I couldn't believe it. I actually met my 2 subscribers, Daniel and Logan. So yeah, they have been actually following me from day one. I couldn't believe it. It was like last year, I took the Jaguar F-Type to the same car show, and they've been following me since. They've been actually watching my videos. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. So nice to meet your subscribers in real life and actually getting to see them and speak to them. And yeah, it was a wee kids. I could not believe it. They've been following me from day one. Don't know if there's going to be enough power or not, but we'll find out. Guys, I haven't even showed you the interior. So this is the first edition, so you get everything. You get this beautiful color of interior, proper leather. You get KEF, I think that's how you pronounce it, sound system. And then you get manual 6-speed gearbox, pretty cool. And you can see all the linkages and thingy-majiggers, which is amazing. And yeah, look at the interior. Isn't it pretty cool? Like, it is 2023, so yeah, it is pretty new looking. And it smells like a proper new car. Right. Let's try this. I hope there's enough battery. So clutch down and see if it starts. Let's see. No. So I got this jumper pack on. I don't even know if it works or if it's even charged. So yeah, we'll see. Nothing is on at the minute. Okay, let's see. Start. No, that's completely dead. Well, that's not going to plan, is it? Okay, hang on, I'm gonna put the charger on. Oh man. So unprepared. Sorry guys. This is literally a brand new battery. How does it not have full charge? No idea. But yeah, I have it charging. Let's take the covers off and see what else we can see. Because this is all new territory to me. I have not seen anything about this engine. I know it's a Toyota engine. That's all I know. And it's a V6, of course. How do you take this off? Oh. Here we go. Ta-da! Oh man, you can literally tell she's been sitting for quite some time. There is some coolant. No way does that come off. Oh man. Okay. Here we go. Another engine cover off. Well, there's another tank, and that's completely empty. I wonder what's that for? For maybe supercharger? What else? There's your steering fluids. So if we are starting this engine, we cannot run it for a long time. Like couple seconds, maybe 10-15 seconds, and then we're gonna have to shut it off because I don't think it's properly filled the coolant and all other liquids. And then oil, we need to check the oil as well. Even though this car, I think it has 3,000 miles. Let's see. No, let's see if there's enough power. Oh, yeah. So how many miles? Come on. Yeah. Nearly 4,000 miles. Crazy. So most of the damage was actually done to the front of the car. Again, this is the rear engine, so a lot of stuff is at the front. Your radiators, your fans, and yeah, a lot of pipe work. And this is the way the car looked like when it was auctioned. So as you can see, there was a lot of damage done to the driver's side. Look at the way the suspension and the wheel sits, it's crazy. And this radiator here, obviously is brand new. It doesn't look it because it's been sitting outside for a while. This radiator is new, and this car is category S, so structurally damaged. And this is the structure part that has been repaired before my time. And what I think happened, obviously, when something impacted on this side, the wheel hit this, and it's an A-pillar, I think you call it, and it got bent. Another things I have noticed was, like I said, the radiators are probably new, and there's no coolant at the front. So yeah, we can't run the car for too long, like I said. For us to just check to make sure it's running, we're gonna do a wee simple test. But there's a lot of other things that I'm not too... I don't know, you see all this, like, I don't think this is supposed to be like that. It's all like twisted and mangled, it's like a spaghetti in here, so I would like to get this sorted. I'm not sure about the pipe work, how new is the pipe work, but we're gonna have to double check everything. Before I tell you any more about it, let's see if it starts. It's been a while now, and hopefully it does, because I want you to hear it. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. It started, but it stopped. That's not good. It has been sitting for a while, maybe that's what it is. What are we sitting at? 12 volts. It should start like, should we try it again, or should we give it another couple of minutes? You know what, I'll wait another 20 minutes, just in case there's not enough power just. So I just had my dinner, and it's probably been an hour, and we're sitting at 12.5 volts. My god, it smells so nice in here. Right, let's try this. Clutch. And yeah, you have to lift this up. It's like a fighter jet. Not sure how I feel about it, but yeah. Let's go. Moment of truth. Hopefully it starts. Oh man, look at how many faults we got on the screen. Oh dude, it sounds amazing, doesn't it? Sounds crazy. Yes sir. Dude, it sounds insane. One is the valve open or something. Well, I don't know if it's open, but there's like a motor that is disconnected. Yeah, it sounds great. Gonna give a wee tiny rev, not much, just a wee tiny one. Because we are limited anyway. As you can see, the red line is limited because there's probably a lot of faults. Well, that's not good. The airbag light is still on. No, I can't really give much revs. No. You know what? We're not chancing it, not today. but she starts, so that's a good sign. Shut her off, and let's start fixing it. Say hello to the smallest pedals ever. They're literally 2 finger thick. Man, you know the kids' cars, the wee tiny ones? They probably even have bigger pedals. This is insane. It's a 100,000 pounds car with the tiniest pedals ever. So the first thing we like to do is the engine stuff. So the coolant and the oil and obviously the power steering fluid. And the reason I need to do power steering and obviously coolant is because the pipes have been disconnected on this side and I don't think they have been refilled properly. And the other reason is, see these pipes here? See the way they cross over and they're hitting each other? So obviously when you're driving and vibration and stuff like this, it will wear through. So they should not be hitting like that at all. So we're gonna have to disconnect most of it and reroute it properly. So yeah, I'm not happy with this at all. Even this here, look, there's big holes here that should be properly lined up, this and that and the other. So yeah, we're gonna sort out this first. So we're gonna get the car up. I have noticed something very strange. Look, there's so much movement and I don't think the suspension arms are even tight. They're like loose. So good job we didn't drive this. I literally pushed it all the way around the house into the garage. Oh my god, this side is actually worse. Crazy. Right, let's get this wheel off. And we have to look after it because they have been refurbished. So look at the brake disc. That's humongous, isn't it? But it's new. Literally, there's no lip on it. And yeah, I found another broken cable. And this must be for your ABS sensor, yeah. So we need to see what sort of connection we need to get for this because I don't have one. And yeah, this is where it's moving. So obviously it's loose, yeah. That's not a big deal. And then this boot is off as well. We need to have to sort this out. But first, let's get these pipes done. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take these metal plates off. And then that should loosen the pipes. So you can see here, this is all crossed. So I'm gonna have to disconnect it here, and this is our power steering. So there's gonna be probably a bit of fluid. And we're gonna have to try to get them where they should be. And you can see all this where it's supposed to follow the way it's supposed to, but it's all like munched up because it's been sat in the wrong way for a very long time. Oh, I got something cool. This is like a V-magnetic trace for your bolts. So you never lose them. So there might be some liquid, I'm not sure now. Nope, empty. So I'm gonna have to take this bracket off, and the reason is because this pipe is in the wrong place. I honestly think it should be on this side because it's hitting the drum, which is your brake booster drum, and yeah, it's really tight in there. So I need to take this off. So this is the way I think it's supposed to be. This pipe should be on this side, this should be here, and it should be like that. Because all the V-holes line up perfectly. But the problem is to have this here, this doesn't reach. See, look at the difference. It does not reach. And the reason I think that does not reach, because also this was actually pushed in here, which is completely wrong, is because this is routed the wrong way. So this is the pipe and it goes below into a hole there, which is again far too tight. I know this is blurry, but it's far too tight because this is supposed to go over and across, not under. So now I'm gonna have to disconnect this as well. One time I'm gonna have to take the rod off to get this off. To take this pipe off, I'm probably gonna have to take the fan off because it's far too tight. I cannot get it out any other way, but there's I think 4 bolts, so it shouldn't be too bad. This is becoming a much bigger job. And just because I wanna do it right, like the cables are twisted and It's like, what? There we go. That looks much better. So this fan has 4 bolts underneath as well, and I can't get the 2 of them out. So I had to take this massive air scoop, which is the biggest air scoop I ever seen in my life. And these 2 bolts are located under here. So there's one here and one here, and the scoop was over here, so we couldn't get access to them. So now we can. And then there's a few cables that we need to tidy up. I'm gonna have to figure out where they go, because yeah, it's a mess. And there's some broken connections as well. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, that was a lot of work. Right, hopefully that gives me enough room to wiggle this out. If not, I'm gonna have to take the radiator off. And I'm fully committed. I'm not leaving that like this, no chance. Today's the next day, and yesterday, battery died on my phone. So we lost a bit of footage, but look what I've done. Yeah. I made it a lot worse. I got the radiator out, and that was absolute nightmare. And yeah, I had to drain a bit of coolant. And this is the pipe. And that was very hard to take out. Like, it's just not meant to be in there. So that's the hole there. And it was not meant to be in there at all. And you can see how it was manipulated. Like, this is all bent. And you see the wee belly? This should be straight. And the reason you get this wee belly, because they were trying to straighten this out. And it should not be straight. So we're gonna try to bend it back. And I did do a bit of homework last night
to see if I can find anything at all, any photos or any type of information about this pipe. So after countless hours of checking different forums, different websites, I actually went and typed in crash Lotus Emira, and this auction site came up, and this is the photo. I was like, ka-ching, we hit the jackpot. So now I'm gonna zoom in and you can see this silver pipe. And yeah, it literally routes the way we thought it would.
So it needs to go in here through this like that. Like this, yeah, and then if I can push this in here like this, lock it in place for now. That goes back out a bit more. Yeah, like that, because when you push this in, yeah. So you see nothing is touching. And then here it doesn't look great. And the reason it doesn't look great is because this is all bent out of the shape. So I think that needs to go up like that. But because obviously this is out of the shape. Oh, I don't know now. It's confusing me a bit. Right, I'm gonna try to heat that and bend it back. You can actually see the stress marks on it. Right guys, I think I'm gonna leave this pipe alone. So yeah, let's get back to the rest of the stuff. We need to put this back in. We can put everything back in because this will not gonna be in the way. First, let's tidy up a few cables. There's like a split in here, so we need to tidy this up. There we go. So this wee rubber grommet is completely ripped. So yeah, we're gonna have to make a new one. And how you make a new one is you take a pipe, like literally a pipe like this, and then you cut it in half, like that, and you use this as a grommet. And then you put a bit of super glue on the joint, which is the top bit for me, and that's it, job's done. So the cable's all tidied up the way it should be, I think, and yeah, everything is looking good. So now we're ready to put the radiator back in. Now we need to tidy up a few cables. This is an option. I think it's like a LiDAR or something. But my car doesn't have that, so this can probably just sit here somewhere and not get used. Put this in. So I'll be looking at this cable and trying to study it, and I think it should be under the pipes, not over like that. Because nothing matches, like this is crossing over, and yeah, it's really tight to this edge. I really think this needs to be on this side, so I'm gonna have to take this all off again. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, that's why I'm doing the things I'm doing. I just cannot leave it like that. I don't know why, just the way I am. Want to make sure it's perfect. Even though it's crash car, it's probably never going to be perfect, but I'll try my best. So I need to push it under this. Yeah, you know what? This does look so much better. Under here. Guys, this is all just pretty much guesswork and checking the photographs of the other crash cars. Yeah, I like it. Before connecting two aircon pipes, I'm gonna have to put this bracket in here, because if I connect the pipes, I can't get that bracket in. This one as well. Bracket here holds the radiator, so that needs to be tightened as well.
After tightening the bracket, I have noticed something else. Wait till you see it.
I honestly don't know how I get so unlucky with these projects. Like, I found more problems, so let me show you. So for this, we need to get underneath the car, and then you look at these plastic box. This is where your heat matrix is housed and your air conditioning. And then this wee bracket here, like this one, it's not doing anything. And that's how I actually noticed. I was like, what is this holding? And you can see the repair has been done before, but to be honest, it does not look too good. So yeah, we need to take this whole box out. And yeah, and to do that, we need to literally take everything off again.
First job is going to be removing this crash bar. 2 bolts on top, couple down here. And that's out of the way now. Let's not forget about those C-pipes at the bottom. And of course the radiator brackets. And now the coolant hose. And this monster of the radiator is finally out. Now the wire loom. There's a couple air points that we need to disconnect. And another one on this side. Once those are free, the rest should come out no problem. Now the heater pipe. Disconnect that. And the brace bracket, wipers, those need to come out as well. And the lower cover finally out of the way.
So this build is giving me Audi A8 vibes. Like, Audi A8 had a lot of hidden problems and a lot of past issues. Half of the car taken apart, even though it was already half taken apart. But there's loads of stuff here, and then there's a few bits and pieces over there. But I did find more broken stuff. So this is mounting spots for your heat exchanger. And as you see, they're broken. And then this fuse box as well, there's a big hole in there. So obviously it's going to let the moisture in. And the other thing we left to do is take this piece off. It's like a metal brace. So yeah, once we have this off, we can actually take the exchanger out. This piece is held by a couple screws. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the same on the other side. I need to move the fuse box out of the way as well. Oh, look at that, full of water. And I can hear the water dripping out. And that's coming from the fuse box. Look at that, that's terrible. Yeah, look. And then because obviously this is all ripped apart, let's add this to the collection of other pipes. So all of this pushed this way, so it gives me enough room to work on this. Broken piece, of course. This should come off, yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we got a bit of coolant. And this is what we left with big massive hole. This must take air from your cabin, and this is where it blows through your vents. And there's nothing else here. There's a drainage and power steering rack. And then obviously we have this leaky fuse box, which is full of water. So we're gonna have to sort this out later. And then of course you have the troublemaker, which is the heat exchanger. And yeah, somebody tried to fix it. As you can see, there's a massive hole and there's loads of silicone, which is not really doing much. And then here as well. So yeah, with a hole like this, it's not going to do much. It's going to literally suck a dirty air from the bottom into your cabin. And there's a massive hole in here as well, which is like a mounting bracket. This is where your coolant goes in. There's a couple brackets broken off here. And this is your, what do you call it, air conditioning. So yeah, that's all it does. It just mixes air, and yeah. So we're gonna have to fix all this. I know this is like plastic, so it might not be too bad, but again, I have no idea. We'll see. There's a couple of broken pieces still inside. I can hear it rattling. And to buy a second-hand one is £1,000. Yeah, we made it so much worse. Like, it's pure mayhem. It looks so much worse than it actually started out, but sometimes that's what happens. It gets worse before it gets better. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy build. So guys, if you want to follow this journey, please subscribe. And of course, if you enjoyed what's been happening so far, smash that like button, leave a few comments, and I'll see you in the next one.